2015 will change Germany and Europe permanently. An unprecedented number of people have been setting out for the EU in order to find a better life here. Looking after and accommodating these people is bringing many municipalities to the limits of what they can cope with.
In München, in der wir sozusagen erste Stadt.
In Munich, where we're more or less the first stop on the main incoming flow via Italy and Austria, the daily arrivals at the reception facilities are now actually above 500 people every day.
Jenseits der 500 Personen.
Evidence of the fact that unusual ideas are also being implemented is provided by the concept of the company PARANET with its PARANET care domes, which were first used as emergency accommodation for the homeless in Berlin during the winter of 2014.
Wir hatten damals über -10 Grad hier in Berlin.
At that time, temperatures of -10 degrees were reported here in Berlin, and there were almost no longer any accommodation options for the homeless. We then quickly established a homeless shelter within 48 hours. In the course of this, the entire issue was also considered from a political perspective and regarded as good.
Betrachtet worden und als gut befunden worden.
In 2014, the first 2 halls for over 300 refugees were designed and built on the instructions of the Berliner Stadtmission. These are not the usual air-inflated structures at all. We've invested a lot of development into these PARANET care domes. In addition to satisfying all the fire protection conditions, we built the entire structure out of fire-resistant materials and have fire alarm systems, smoke-aspirating smoke detectors, linear fire alarm systems and home alarm facilities. Separate sections with up to 6 sleeping berths ensure a minimum of private space. However, 50% of the entire hall area still remains available as somewhere where everyday activities, including childcare, can take place. Sanitary facilities and a kitchen which provides the inhabitants with daily meals are also part of the PARANET care dome concept. The flow of refugees doesn't slow down. An enormous number of people are arriving here, and this means one simply has to find temporary solutions like the air-inflated structures. Orders for over 30 emergency accommodation facilities were placed with PARANET in 2015. A further 50 are planned for 2016. It's an emergency form of accommodation which enables us to receive refugees quickly and humanely without having to accommodate them in sports halls where they more or less sleep next to each other in bunk beds. We know that this project is much cheaper, for example, than containers, saving 50 to 60% here, and it's a rapid solution. One no longer needs to appropriate sports halls or other municipal facilities, which is naturally something that we as an association welcome. Within the space of only a week, one can erect a fully equipped hall. It can be erected on almost any ground surface. Its construction and the stable anchorage mean that PARANET air-inflated structures can withstand storms up to storm force 11. Snow also has no effect on the hull. It can be used in almost any region on Earth and takes up only a small amount of space when being transported. I have already given presentations on the subject to the European Economic Senate in Brussels, which also certainly contribute to providing accommodation in the places where the most refugees arrive, namely on Europe's external borders. The rent for the PARANET care dome includes technical support for 24 hours, 7 days a week. In addition, PARANET offers other services such as security, catering or caretaking and cleaning. The PARANET care dome gives PARANET a unique feature worldwide in the construction of functionally equipped air-inflated halls as emergency accommodation. The company PARANET offered the most experience and the corresponding references in this field.